Part 1. The beginning of Dr. Death. Hot beverage. Imagine this. You're sitting in a doctor's office, a place where you feel completely safe. The doctor walks in, flashes a warm, reassuring smile, and speaks to you in a calm and caring tone. But what you don't know is, in just a few minutes, this might be the last person you ever see alive. Skull and the scariest part? This isn't some fictional story. This is exactly how Harold Shipman murdered hundreds of his own patients. He didn't use a knife, he didn't hide bodies in the woods, and he left no trace behind. No one suspected a thing, because who would ever question a doctor? Part 2. The childhood of a killer. Skroll Harold Shipman was born on January 14, 1946, in Nottingham, England. A quiet town, nothing too special about it. His family was middle class, his father was a truck driver, and his mother was a housewife. Everything seemed normal. But when Harold turned 17, everything started to change. Drop of blood. His mother, Vera Shipman, was diagnosed with lung cancer. She was in so much pain that only one thing could relieve her suffering: morphine. A doctor would come to their home, inject her with a dose, and within minutes, the pain would vanish. Harold sat beside her, watching as she slipped into a peaceful state. And that's when he realized something. With just one injection, a doctor could control life and death. Part 3. From medical student to doctor of death. Stethoscope. After his mother's death, Harold decided to pursue medicine. At 19, he enrolled at Leeds University and met Primrose, a young woman working in a department store. They fell in love, got married, and had children. On the surface, Harold seemed like the ideal man, a doctor with a happy family and a promising career. But beneath that, he was far from perfect. Pilled during his first hospital job, Harold was caught abusing Demerol, a powerful painkiller similar to heroin. He forged prescriptions, injected himself with the drug, and spiraled deeper into addiction. But this was only the beginning. Part 4. The deaths no one questioned. Man health worker. After being caught for illegal drug use, you'd think Harold Shipman would lose his medical license, right? Well, no. He was only fined and allowed to continue practicing medicine as if nothing had happened. Skull and crossbones. And guess what? Just a few years later, after opening his own clinic, hundreds of patients started dying under mysterious circumstances. High voltage. He didn't target young, healthy victims. No, Harold was smart. He chose elderly patients, people who lived alone. He would visit their homes, inject them with a lethal dose of morphine, then return hours later, pretending to discover their lifeless bodies. It was all part of his perfect performance. Part 5. The downfall of Dr. Death. Skroll. He was almost untouchable, until one small mistake brought it all crashing down. Skull. In 1998, one of his patients, Kathleen Grundy, suddenly passed away. Her family felt something was off, especially when they discovered that just days before her death, she had changed her will, leaving her entire estate to Harold Shipman. Balance scale. Of course, her family went to the police. And when they exhumed her body, morphine was still present in her system. From there, the entire web of crimes unraveled. Forged medical records, stolen morphine supplies. Harold Shipman was finally caught. Skull and crossbones. And the final number? 218 confirmed victims. But experts believe the real number could be as high as 300. Final chapter, a lasting nightmare. Link. Harold Shipman was sentenced to life in prison. But instead of serving his sentence, he hanged himself in his prison cell in 2004. Just one day before his 58th birthday. A final calculated move to ensure his wife would still receive his full pension. Skull and crossbones. But the scariest part? Skull. How many other doctors are out there, just like Harold Shipman, but have never been caught? Clapperboard. Thank you for sticking with me through this story. What do you think about this case? What disturbed you the most? Leave a comment below. And if you want to hear more stories like this, don't forget to like and subscribe so you don't miss the next video. Performing Arts. I'll see you next time, if you dare to listen. Winking face.